Good afternoon. Coming to you from the beautiful Caribbean Princess. Back en route again to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Anyhow, today I am going to discuss the actual events of my last 7 days or 6 days of playing craps and a little bit of blackjack, Fun 21, and just a tiny bit of slot machines and a little bit of 3-card poker. And so I'm going to show you what I got, how I got it, and I'm going to tell you some stories of people that didn't get anything because they didn't know how to do the system. But first of all, let me show you what I always talk about, what the Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, and or AKA the Great Penelope, the casino host here on the Caribbean Princess. Penelope is probably the best casino host I've ever seen, so kudos to her. She's so friendly, she's attentive, she's knowledgeable, she's just fantastic. And so I'm gonna give a real quick shout out to the rest of the team. Christina's her partner, she is fantastic. The cashiers, you got Fast Freddy, you got Alina, you got Sweet Melissa, they're all very good. And then as far as the managers are concerned, Theo, Paul, fantastic people, great crew, great dealers, and the dealers, most of them are excellent. You got the pit bosses, Jeffrey and Mario, and then you have, they're excellent. You have a couple of the ladies, Rodrika, and you have, I can't remember all of their names, so I'm just trying to give you the real highlights of the ones that I always seen at the craps table that were so good. And as far as the women on the craps table, I got to give them kudos because the women craps dealers better than the men craps dealers. So we have Jonathan is a very good craps dealer, but as far as the women are concerned, you got Ivy, you got Yazzie, you got Claudia. They're all fantastic. So anyhow, that's enough about the Caribbean Princess is the cruise ship. Wow, my hair's all, I'm standing outside here. You can see out here. And so the Caribbean Princess has the best staff. Okay, but let's go over what I received. Okay, here it is, right here. You can screenshot it, you can take a good hard look at it. And it basically is a letter that came today. You can see the 513 up there in the corner. And it came under my door. And it says, for a free balcony stateroom with drinks, Wi-Fi, and crew appreciation included, and $500 in casino free play, and that's offer PXM5. So that is how you get your foot in the door. But how that happens is it doesn't matter if you've been on your first cruise or 500 cruises, you always receive, at the end of your cruise, you receive this slid under your door. Now, here on the Caribbean Princess and most Princess cruises, I'm telling you the truth, there's really only 2 levels. I used to say there's 3 levels of these. There used to be a percentage off. Then there's like anywhere from $150 to $1,500 in free play without receiving a free cruise. And then you have a free interior, a free exterior, free balcony, a free mini suite. I've only heard a couple people ever get free suite offers slid under their door. So there's been a lot of high rollers that over the past 6 weeks I've been on here, and the best offer I've ever heard so far is one of my buddies. I give a shout out, I think it was to Gene or Andy. They got a mini suite, and then they might have got $750 in free play, and then the Princess Plus 3 package. That's worth $2,000 if you have 2 people. It's worth $1,500 if you come by yourself. So the best deal that you're going to get on Caribbean Princess is follows. You're either going to get some amount of free play slid under your door. Take that as a failure. Not being rough, I'm just telling you. You really can't do much with it. Where's that hair? Okay. Anyhow, you can't do much with free play. You can add it to an existing booking or a new booking. You can't even really add it to an existing booking. You just can add it to a new Princess free offer. And but I've talked about that before in another video, so I'm not going to discuss that right now. So what we are discussing is this: 2 levels, some amount of free play or free cruise. And so how I got the free cruise this time, we're going to go over that. I'm going to tell you every night that I played, how much I bought in for, how long I played, and what I won or lost. So I'm going to put this away right now, and we're going to go to my next cheat sheet. So remember, on a 7-day cruise, there's only 6 nights that count. For instance, today is Friday, C Day. It's like playing Monopoly money. Why play? Because you're trying to earn free cruises. Why would you play on the last day, the C Day, if you've already received an offer slid under your door? You can't get anything else. It doesn't count for your next cruise, so stop playing. So on cruises that end on Saturday, stop cruising Thursday night, like last night. Stop betting. You gotta keep cruising, making a joke. There's no other option. But you got to stop gambling Thursday night. Okay, so here's my cheat sheet. There I am. That is my 6 nights. You can screenshot it if you want it. That's my 6 nights of playing at the craps table. Now, the first night I played blackjack. Okay, now I received about the best offer that you could receive. And keep in mind, that offer now, next month, I'm going to receive 3 up to 20-day new cruise bookings. Balcony, $500 in free play for the first out of the 3 cruises. And then the Princess Plus Club, which is the Wi-Fi, the free gratuities, and all the premium drinks. That deal is fantastic, okay? But I'm going to get that emailed to me and mailed to me the next month. So right now, that's 4 additional cruises. 1 I just got slid under my door, cabin, 3 more. And then the next month, I'm going to get more balconies. So I was telling somebody today who fell short of it, and he's a great guy. He is a fantastic guy, and he cruises with me a lot. His name's Steve, and he got free interior cabin. There's nothing wrong with that, but if you try to upgrade from an interior to a balcony, they'll get you by the Gahungas, okay? Because they really like to have a serious upcharge. So what I say is play hard, hard, hard so that you can get a balcony. Now, you have to be buying it at $5,000. This is live, there's no question. We got a puppy dog here. I'm gonna show you that while we're doing. Look. We got a puppy dog, service dog, walking down the aisle here. Okay, so anyhow, this is what I did. This is how I received what I did, and it's going to give me free balconies continually now for a long time. Okay, so the first night I played some Fun 21. I averaged $50 hands, $25 minimum hands, and another $25 minimum hands. So I was playing 2 hands, $50. Sometimes I jacked it up to 50 and 50, $100, just depending on how I was doing. I played there that Saturday night for about 2 hours, from about 6 to 8, and I ended up losing $100. Okay, then I went over and I started playing. Here, he wants to get by me. He's the hose man right there. Okay, so anyhow, so the craps table always opens at 8 o'clock on Princess Cruises, and it will go to 2 o'clock in the morning. So Saturday night, it was hot. We hit 2 make-em-alls, or 1 make-em-all, and then a make-em small. Small. Okay, so I left the table with plus $750. I played for 3 hours from 8 until 11 because I already played at the blackjack table from 6 to 8. And my average bet was $85. And I bought in with $4,000, okay? I bought in with $4,000. I left the table with $4,750 after playing for 3 hours. Now, Sunday night, I bought in with $4,000. I made $200. I only played 2 hours. You can see that, 2 hours of craps. And I just wasn't feeling it. The table went cold. I went south. I left. My average bet was $75. Then I came up on Monday night and at the craps table, I lost $300. I bought in with $3,000. I put my filter on me. I stayed there for 3 hours. But when you lose, I always say 10 to 15% of your bankroll each night, get out of there. Color up, cash in, get out. So my average bet was $85 on the craps table, and I bought in with $3,000. I lost $300 that Monday night. Tuesday night came along. I took a killing. I bought in with $4,000. My average bet was $150. You can see that right here on Monday night. No, that was Tuesday night. And anyhow, we're going to let another hose person go by here. And so I lost $500. That's a little bit more than my filter allows most of the time. But I only played for 2 hours because the table sucked. Okay? So I'm not even sure I played 2 hours. I played about an hour and a half probably. But my average bet was $150. And it was terrible. So the next night, it was Wednesday night, I bought in with $3,000. My average bet was $100, and I lost $280. And then Thursday night, it was last night, 4 hours, average bet $100, and I bought in with $3,000. So I lost $170. So cumulative, I lost $300 in that wager. So for 6 nights, a whole week on the cruise, I lost $300. But what did I get out of that? Well, I got my first offer is a free balcony, and what I just showed you, all this stuff, went up to a 12-day cruise. And that's for 2 people. So if I take another person along, that's about $6,000 bill. For $300, make sure you all understand what I'm talking about. So many times you all ask me, hey Mark, if I come to the table with $3,000 or $4,000, do I lose $3,000 or $4,000 every single night? I'm sorry about this cough. Allergies, there's some smoke, stale smoke in that casino. But if you lose $3,000 or $4,000 every single night, you know my saying, you need to change sports. Start playing ping pong. Start playing pool. It doesn't matter. So when you get to losing $300, color up, cash in, and get out of there. That one night I lost $500. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought we were going to hit a hot roll. I lost $500. But overall, I lost $300 6 nights out of 7 nights, because the seventh nights you don't ever gamble. And that's the story. So what did I get? I got 1 free balcony cruise, and then next month they're going to send me 3 more free balconies with all the goodies on up to 20-day cruise. So I'm going to take and tack it on to one of my existing cruises, probably another 10 or 20-day cruise, and I'm going to book all 3 of them, because I know that when I book 3 20-day cruises, that's about $25,000 worth of cruising on 20-day cruises. 60 days of balconies, add it up. Call your travel agent. Call princess.com. Look at Princess Future Cruises. It's expensive. So I basically could eligibly receive $30,000 worth of free cruises, never paying anything, and my $500 in free play covers the port fees and taxes you all ask me about. Well, don't you still have to pay port fees and taxes? Sure. What's that, $150, $200 per cruise? They're giving me $500 in free play per cruise. And if you look at some of my other videos, how you take that free play money, go to the roulette table, and I tell you how to turn that into quick cash. So, my next video, I'm going to talk about what I bet and how I bet exactly on the craps table. So that's my next video. I'm actually going to try to do it from the casino, but if not, I will put it on another craps table. But it's maybe I'll give you a little caveat real quick of how it works. But just to answer anybody who doubts anything I'm telling you about, is the proof is in the pudding. And there's some sad people today because they got nothing under their door, or they got $250 in free play. One person I thought was going to get it, okay? But they got $600 slid under their door. I thought they were going to get a free cruise. I told them, I said, I think you're right on the line for a free interior cruise. And they didn't get it. And but once again, I got to give a shout out to the greatest casino host, Penelope, because she is fantastic. And so anyhow, okay. I'm going to tell you something else. I'm going to just give this as a long video. How you bet on the craps table. If you want to get the free cruises, keep in mind, I talked about free cruises, earning free cruises, winning free cruises. We're just trying to win money at the tables. So I'm going to do that on my next video. That's a teaser. So check out my next video. Till then, subscribe to my channel. You all have a really good day.